away to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
That's ridiculous. That's so good.
The last day of the NBA regular season, the scoring race between Shaquille O'Neal and David Robinson was as tight as a ring on a fat guy's finger. David Robinson wins the NBA scoring race 29.7875, since we are being specific, points a game. Shaq 29.3456. Robinson wins the scoring title.
No one has been able to slow down Shaquille O'Neal all season long. He led the league in scoring this year, second in the MVP voting.
Pacers that's keeping the Knicks in a half-court set, and when they're in a half-court set, they struggle to score, working to Ewing against Davis.
Short ball away by Patrick Ewing, who worked Davis all the way down. Tough to miss when you get the ball that close and are able to get even closer.
Speaking of room, Joel giving plenty of room, too.
Beal thinking about a double. He's wandering around without a man.
Around the NBA. We're talking about the fact that the Phoenix Suns had dramatically improved at the defense.
Shaq, Stephen A. says hello. Greeny is here. Thank you very much for doing this morning. We appreciate you taking a minute. And I'm going to let you dive right into this conversation because you played against Michael at his best. We just showed a stat. Yours was the last team to ever beat him in a playoff series. How would you envision, what would Michael Jordan be if he played in the game today the way the game is different from the way it was in his era?
He'd average 45, and the league would be complaining about two players. It'd be like, Mike is too good. And the kid named Shaq down in Orlando is too dominant. What are we going to do?
Harden drawing the defensive assignment, and Harden way downtown.
There's not that many great centers. And I'd be Michael Jordan in this era.
And now, 15, 20 years later, you got guys shooting threes. It's cute. It's not something I would do.
Just because Kevin Durant is 7 foot and he's a great shooter, that don't mean all you other 7-foot dummies should be out there shooting jumpers.
You know, a lot of people don't know that. In the finals, I was having a terrible finals. I don't know what was going on.
O'Neal. Getting the ball a little bit more. Wade wanted to lob it to him. Walker another three, and Walker again shooting too many threes.
Now once again, see, they're in a zone defense, and they force him to kick it out and then take that big, long three-point shot.
Wade, lots of contact. I'm going to say before the shot.
Floor, and they take advantage of mismatches.
And they take advantage of turnovers. That has really hurt Miami. Wade spinning. Tough shot from Wade.
Thanks a lot, Eric Dampier. Shaq had 11 shots in game one. Everybody with the pulse knew he'd take a lot more this game. But he only has 3 at the half. What are you all doing to keep him away from the basket?
That sideline. Unfortunately, he was trying to find his way.
The ref is part of the floor, so no matter what hits him, it's like it's just a part of the floor as that shot from Haslam rolls out. Towards Miami. Shaquille O'Neal, the lowest scoring playoff game of his career.
Jokic with 47, his career high. Regular season is 50. He had that at Sacramento, February 6th.
Embiid now pulls up for 3 of his own and drains that one.
Embiid said, forget going to the post where they double team me, come from the baseline, come from the middle. I'm just going to pull up from 3.
But definitely, Greeny, Shaq would have been most dominant. No question. Shaq was the most dominant force that I saw in the modern era, and Michael Jordan would have been the best player without question. And the difference between a Michael Jordan compared to a James Harden, we're not thinking about defense because we know there's no comparison there. But offensively, even though James Harden is incredibly dominant, the amount of dribbles that he utilizes with the basketball, Michael Jordan would not have handled it that way. He would have been much more in attack mode with considerably less dribbling of the basketball. Mention the fact that if you want to make one good point about how he'd be prevented from doing so because zone defenses are allowed in the NBA in today's age as opposed to years past, then that would make it more difficult for him. It is clear he could do it. It's just that he wouldn't want to, or zone defenses would prevent him. But his individual skill set, there's nothing. He's basically a smarter version of Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook can average 50. Yeah. But if they zone up and you have to live and die off the jump shot.